Hey, control the trade here, following up on yesterday's live day trade video, and GameStop is back in the same territory that it was yesterday. It's not the same trade though, so I'm not as excited about 4607. You want it to happen the first time. It did get a nice spike and a move, but we gave it all back. So now the moment of truth is back down here again. Our low is 46.55. It still looks like it's going lower. Let's see what happens when it gets to 46.07 or lower. If it does break that, then we're going to be in the low 40s before you know it. It'll happen fast, in my opinion. I'm going to skip this one for now, set an alert. At or below. We'll do that. And that'll give me an alert on my phone. And let's go check out TLRY, which we talked about yesterday. I love this spike right here near one of my old support levels of 55. I bought down here right at the 20 here, the 20 intersecting with my quote-unquote important number of 55, 54.99. so let's see what happens. This is an ugly candle here. I've already taken profits on TLRY the entire way because it's just so volatile that I'm down to like almost no shares. You can see I have like a really crazy reach price up here just to keep track of it. Probably have like 100 shares left. Let's go take a look, and I'll probably be selling on the way up. See game again. Nothing's really happening. SAVA's been ugly. Let's skip that one. GM. Oh wow. Looks like I have an order here to try to fill. What's that? 53.33. This always happens. I get real close. It's almost like I don't like that trade now anymore. I missed it by 9 cents. I don't like it anymore. I'm going to have to reevaluate that one. It might be going lower. Let's just cancel it. And then here's my favorite of the day so far. My buy price, and I've already sold thankfully, was 105.55. No joke. That's usually it happens the other way. I'll put in a buy like 105.53. Usually I do 3s and 7s. And today for some reason I did 105.55 and got filled, which was awesome. Then I sold some up about 107, 108. Always good at pockets and profits, especially on something that's this volatile. You can ride the rest up, and hopefully we get past this 50 period moving average here. If we start to fall below this candle here, it might be time to just take all the profit and move on. But that was a good one. What else do we have on tap here? Let's look at Under Armour. I was excited about this one. It's kind of cooled off. In the pre-market, I was really excited. I thought we could easily get up to 27. We're still consolidating. I'm going to set an alert here. Once we start getting back above 23, that'll be solid. Let's keep going. STNG. Love the following on this, and I love the follow through here and getting back above a previous high that was made. In the short term was 15.15, so that was really bullish. Once we did that, I added to my position. I'm gonna watch 15.49. Obviously, that was pre-market high. Set an alert. Short-term resistance. Other than that, we still have a clear path to our original $18 price target. Not sure when that's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen, in my opinion. Yeah, so we're at a 6-month high right now in the last couple days. Let's take a look at a yearly chart. I gotta fix all my time frames here. Let's do a 5-year 1 day. That really format's ugly. I gotta fix my charts. There we go. There's a nice gap right here in the 20s. So we have a nice run up here. You can see where my blue line is. That's our target, 1880. Let's keep moving. See where TLRY is. That's a crazy chart. Let's go back to the 10-minute chart. That's what I use to trade. We'll set an alert right here. And let's look at GM again. See, I'm glad I didn't get filled now. Now we got to find where it's coming into a level right here, though. There is going to be a bounce off one of these levels here. I'm glad I ditched that one because sometimes the move has to be powerful in one shot for that price to work. If it starts to drag and dip down in that level, It's no good anymore. Usually, like 80% of the time. So we touched on the 20. So it's kind of tempting to get in there at the 20 period moving average 53.06. But again, it's creeping down there. So if we see a reaction off of it, maybe I'll get back in. But you got this gap here too. 52.72 was the close. I don't see why we still couldn't spike down there, throw a bunch of traders out that past this 20 period, hit the gap, and then go. But then there's another gap here. So I'm just going to be careful and just not touch this until I see a little more information on the chart. All right, let's keep going. PSTI. Forgot about PSTI. Under the radar one. This was a Cathie Wood favorite. I haven't looked at the ARK portfolio in a while. Maybe there's some news about this. I have no idea, but I've been holding PSTI for a while. It's one of the rare ones that I actually hold onto because I'm expecting a nice recovery, kind of what we saw with SAVA, because SAVA Sciences, and a lot of the other Cathie. That was not a Cathie Wood, but like Invite and some other ones that were beaten up, they had some nice moves. So we have the 200 period moving average here. Once we closed above the 50, that was definitely exciting. It could easily, because it's in a terribly bearish pattern, it could easily get rejected at the 200 and just go back down. But I like it here. It's a good risk reward. I think I already have some alerts set. You definitely want to see what happens when it hits the 200 period moving average right here. And let's go back to TLRY. Just jumping around here. Okay, well, let's come back to that one. And what else did I tweet about? So I was making a GameStop. What is GameStop doing? Did we get a recovery? Look at that. That's interesting. Another tease down that level. 46.55, 46.52. We didn't break that low. That's interesting. Still fishy to me. Very fishy. Not liking this. Until we get back above this candle, it's kind of a no man's land. Still bearish until it's not. Too tricky right now. Not the same movement that it's usually had. That's interesting. Come back to that. BlackBerry. Throwing some random ones here. Here's Fisker. I like this chart right now too. As long as it stays above. Let's look at the daily chart. Yeah, I like that. Again, it's above the 50. Not that powerful, but you have a lot of room up here to the upside of 2160 is my target. And we're going fast here. Let's keep going. Did GM bounce? Let's see. It's still kind of chilling on the 20. Here's a hot one right now. Look at this crazy one. I've seen this thing fly before. It feels like a pump and dump. But I think there was some news out on it today. Not that I think the news is just a spark, but it feels like a pump and dump. So be careful if you're watching this one. It is a good opportunity if it starts to fly up. Let's see. I've seen this before where it made some crazy moves. Maybe 2 or 3 years ago. Here's a 5-year. I hate when it does that. I gotta fix my charts, guys. If anyone is better with Thinkorswim charts, hit me up. Because I think I did something wrong and killed my charts a while ago. The way they format. It's probably one silly setting. Let's look at DVAX. Chart looks good. Let's go to the 10 minute. Not much action on this one. I'm going to wrap this up in a minute. Would have loved to made some more trades while we're doing this, but I'm not going to force anything. Oh, I like UAA. Here we go. Under Armour is looking great now. Hard to say not to get back into this more. I want to add to my position above 23. I like it. I'm going to add to my position. And then I'm going to take some profit along the way. Just got added to the position at 23.05, I think is what I'm in at again. And my average cost now is like 22.70. I'm going to set some alerts on that one too. And make sure to take profits along the way. 25 would be a good area to take profit, psychological number. Maybe just below that if it gets there. If it starts breaking back down though, you can always dump it. It's, you know, there's good profit on that already. So let's see what else. Silver I was hoping to pop today. That's not doing anything. And GameStop. Is GameStop moving right now or what? Let's see. I'm going to set an alert here. SAVA, that's a really ugly open right there. Or pre-market, I mean. God, just crushed through my number, 56. Could care less. Once it did that, though, it's a pretty ugly pattern it's developing. Needs to definitely get back in the 50s to make any kind of move. Like the mid 50s. We'll take one more look at TLRY, and I'm going to wrap this up. Yeah, this thing's real choppy right now, but just remember there's a really high short float on this, so that's the reason for this move. A lot of short covering happening, and definitely a lot of weed stock FOMO buying too. That's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Definitely more videos to come. Make any requests that you want for tickers that you want me to chart. Always happy to do that, and always looking forward to learning about new charts and new companies that I haven't traded yet or haven't charted yet. And please follow me on Twitter too. I really appreciate it. I'll try to go live one more time today. And as always, remember, don't let the trade control you.